watching my channel. The first thing I do want to say is our topic today is going to be things you must know after having a BBL. And like you guys know, I have had 2 BBLs so far due to the mess up on my first BBL because they did not do it the way I wanted done. So I do want to say we will be talking about today things you must know after having a BBL. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and we're going to go ahead and jump right into this. The first thing that everybody needs to know is that you can gain weight after your 360 BBL. Yes, you can. If you do not keep up with your high expensive paying new body then you can gain that weight, and I have talked to a lot of women who have stated that they have actually gained weight after the BBL. So it's really important that you work out and you keep your body in shape because you can gain weight. Now, I talked to my doctor, and what my doctor stated to me was that if you gain excessive weight, it can go back into the parts that you lipo. So make sure that you be careful. So the question is, can you gain weight? Yes. And it's crazy because you still have your little shape going, because this happened with me. Yes, you still have your shape going, but what happens is that your body, it kind of feels or looks like you're gaining weight on the inside, so you just get wide. You just get like extremely wide. So you can gain weight and get all out of shape, and you will mess your BBL up, because if you gain weight, a lot of the times the majority of the fat will go to your butt anyway, because those are just cells that came from different fat areas, and those cells still act as those areas, so it still will grow. So you can gain weight. Second question, why am I swollen for so long? You can be swollen for a long time. It just depends on your body. So a lot of times, like when me and my daughter had our BBLs together, she was like A-OK-1. Came 2 weeks. I mean, no swelling, no hurting, no anything. But me, on the other hand, it took me about 9 months to stop with the pain, to stop with the burning, to stop with everything. So my swelling was extremely bad. And I just had to basically keep my feet up and wear my Faja, because that helps with swelling, and keeping your feet up helps with swelling as well. So if you are experiencing a lot of swelling, relax, don't do so much. Keep your Fajas on and your compression socks. Do not take them off if you're still swelling, or if you're still swole. Then make sure that you still keep compression in that area. For, I would say, at least, for me, it was at least 2 months that I was swollen, and I had to keep my feet up. So everybody be aware of that. Do not be worried if you say, oh my God, I'm like 7 weeks and I'm still swollen. That is normal. That is normal. Keep your feet up. Keep your Fajas on and your compression socks, and drink a lot of water. You can do a lot of water. You can do pineapple juice, 100% pineapple juice. That helps. And also, you can also do the what is that called? What's the pain? The arnica tea. The arnica tea. So you can do the arnica tea as well. I also want to say, please excuse for my background, because we are at a hotel right now. I'm doing my arm surgery tomorrow. I'm so excited. So I said, but I still wanted to let my dolls know that these are things that you need to be aware of. So if you see the backgrounds and things, you see the top of my hubby head, but because I'm down here in Florida, I'm having my arm surgery with Art Lipo, and I will be good and videotaping that as well. My next, a lot of the questions that I get is, why is my stomach still hard? Your stomach will be hard. You just had a major surgery. That's actually a part of healing. That's what happens when you heal as well. So don't worry about the hardness in your stomach, because it do go away. That's just a part of the surgery. Also, now if you feel lumps, now if it's a lot of lumps, that can be fibrosis. So make sure that if you do get a whole bunch of lumps, then you go back to the doctor, because they need to get that taken care of, and they should know what to do if you have fibrosis. So yes, your stomach will be hard, your butt will be hard on some occasions, but it will get soft. Don't worry, you're fine. Okay, and so we got 2. Okay, now you must wear your faja. Now, the faja is just not because it's trying to shape you, but it has other meanings behind wearing your faja. If you don't want the fibrosis, and if you don't, it helps with stopping blood clots. It helps. You need that compression for that. That's a medical thing that you need. You do not want to go wrong with that. So not only do you need the faja to actually help shape you, because once they do that lipo, it's a certain part that has been detached. So you wearing that actual faja to be able to attach everything back together and make your shape, and also making sure that your safety needs are taken care of as far as the compression. So make sure that you wear your faja, because now if you don't get the results that you want, and you know you haven't been wearing your fajas or getting your massages, don't do nothing but don't blame anybody but yourself, because you need to wear your fajas, and your massages are so important. You must have your massages as well. So like I said, if you do not get the results that you want, please do not blame it on anything else if you know that you were not wearing your faja or you was not getting your massages, because those are very, very important parts of having a BBL 360 done. Okay. Now what we have here is, do my butt fluff. Yes, your butt do fluff around 3 months. But what I want to say about that is to make sure that everybody is clear that when you get out of surgery, your butt look like really good. It look like really big and juicy, and it's got everything, but your butt is swollen. So you will experience your butt going down, because the swelling is going down. So once everything go down, you will have a fluff about 3 months in, where you be like, oh, it'll happen like overnight. Because I promise you, I was like, wow, my body look real different. I just done fluffed on out. So yes, you do fluff. Okay, a couple of other things that I have noticed on me with having my BBL is sometimes my butt feel extremely heavy. Is anybody else experiencing that? Like, it's just when you go jogging, you know that it's there. You better believe that you know that it's there. And sometimes it just feel like my butt is extremely heavy. I remember K. Michelle saying that she was like, y'all don't understand, like my butt is heavy and it hurts your back and this and this. I think that might be true. So make sure that you know, if you get a butt that's actually too big and it's really, really big, please expect and know that you will have different issues. Like your back might hurt, or like I said, your butt is heavy. So make sure that you are aware of that as well. It just happens. It's just a part of the BBL. So that your butt can get heavy. So like I said, whatever reason, sometimes my butt just feels extremely heavy. Like, do I need to pick my ass up? I probably should let my own jokes. Will my pants fit? You will probably go up a size. But it's the craziest thing, because you will go up a size, but your waist is so small. So a lot of times you have to get your pants tailored, or get the stretchy pants or the stretchy jeans, and it'll fit there. Now I had to throw away a lot of my jeans, because now the only thing that I can actually wear, high-waisted jeans. That's the only thing that I can wear that actually goes over my butt. And don't get it wrong, it looks extremely well. Here we go. So, but I threw away about 300 pair of jeans, because I could no longer fit them around my butt. So will you go back to the same size? Just depending on what size buttocks you got. So I had to go up to another size. I went from a 7 to a 9, so my butt can fit in it. Okay, and it looks good. And make sure you get the high riser jeans, because those look extremely well on when you have a BBL. Okay, so the next thing that I was going to talk about is actually what I just said, that your pants will not fit, because they have like a little zipper and they just don't go over your butt all the way. So you have to get some high-waisted jeans if you want to wear jeans. Tights and stuff is just fine, and you look damn good in them. So I do want to put that out there. My next thing, after you have your BBL and your 360 BBL and you start to gain weight, fat goes in like other parts of the body. Like first it go in other parts of the body before it goes into the places that had lipo, because if it go back into the places that had lipo, then that's excessive weight gain. But if it's not excessive weight gain, then what happens is it start going in other places that you did not have your lipo at, like such as your neck or your face or your feet. Anywhere or anywhere that you have not had lipo, that's where that extra fat tries to find a place to go to, and sometimes it could look crazy. So y'all make sure that you protect your investments, because you don't want fat going in other places. And I'm telling you guys from experience, because I did gain weight and my face got bigger. My neck has never got bigger, but at this particular time, my neck was getting big, and I said, no, we're not going to have this. So I experienced like a weird pouch on my thigh, where I guess it's like a little fat pouch there on my thigh, where I never had any type of fat grow in that area. But like I said, I do have a video on gaining weight after a BBL and how to lose that weight. So I'm going to post that at the end of this video, so you guys will see that if you do gain weight after your BBL, how to lose it as well, and your shape will come right back. My next thing is, a lot of my dolls come to me and say, hey, how do you feel about my body? What do you think is good? Which doctor should I pick? You have to pick a doctor that specializes in your type of body. You can't go and pick a picture and say, this is my wish list, because a lot of times, just understand that if a doctor only do plus size women and you're petite, he probably specializes better in plus size women. So go to a doctor that specializes in smaller women if you're smaller, or vice versa, because of the simple fact, look at his images, look at what he actually does. Make sure you know what you want, because if you don't know what you want, then he's going to give you what he want to give you. And if you wanted a slope butt and he ended up giving you a shelf, then he's going to be really upset. Then you're going to be really upset. So make sure that you know what doctor you want to go to, and make sure that doctor specializes in what you, in your body type.
And so a wish pic is showing somebody else's after photo that is really, we just don't know how they look beforehand. And even if we had a before photo, we really just can't make you look like the after photo. I always do the same thing for every single patient, and that is when I'm doing liposuction, I do OG lipo or a BBL. It's still developing the OG line. So everyone will look the same with my style, but they'll have a different look to their body. And so what I do is...
let me see. And my next question here. If you are a bigger, beautiful, plus size woman and you want to look petite, it's not going to happen. So even when you go to get your BBL done, it's only a certain amount of fat that USA doctors can take out. They cannot, like when you go in different countries, they can probably take out more, but the United States, you can only legally take out so much fat. So if you see a picture and you say, I want to look alike like this, and you're nowhere near that shape, then what happens is you might have to have a round 2 or a round 3, because they only can take out so much per surgery. And I will write that amount in, because I forgot how much it was, but I'm gonna write that in the description so you guys will have that. So please make sure that if you have a wish pick, and you look nothing like that lady, or anywhere in the realm of that lady, you're not going to look like that lady after they get done. Because through my experience, I had my arms done. I had the BBL 360, and my arms did not look like they did anything whatsoever. That's why I'm down here going to a doctor who specializes in arms. No, I'm not going to have my arms cut. This is a surgery where you stay up and they do the lipo while you up, but they numb everything so you can't feel anything. And I love the fact that you can't feel anything. So basically, doctors only have a certain amount of fat that they can take out. So if you, like I said, if you are a bigger woman or want something and your body is not shaped like that pick, then you are going to look good. Now you are going to look good in your body, but it's going to be your body. You can't choose somebody that is petite and you're not petite, or you a big bony woman and think that you're going to look petite, because you're not, but you're going to look good as for your body. Okay, next question. I want for every woman to understand that Fajas is not the surgery. The surgery is what gives you is what the doctor do to make sure that all of your fat is going, not the Faja. The Faja basically shapes you and makes you hold that shape, and it helps with compression, and it helps with bringing your swelling down. So do not get a Faja thinking that if I wear this Faja, I'm going to lose any more than what the doctor has already allotted you to use. Lose, if that makes sense. So if you are, let's just say, a certain pound, let's say 150 pounds, and you get your lipo done, the Faja actually helps all that swelling go down, and it compresses you and shapes you, but it's not the surgery. The Faja don't do the surgery. The doctor does the surgery, if you guys understand what I'm saying. Okay. A lot of my dolls are asking me too, before they go into surgery, how do they know what size garment to get? And I can only tell you through my experience, and through my experiences, that you need to size up one, because of the simple fact that depending on where you get your surgery done at, if you go to the Dominican Republic, you need to size down one, because when I went there, they had, my thighs was so tight that I think it caused a lot of my burning and things. But it was so tight, and then we had to keep sizing down. But if you have it in the United States, they put you in a bigger Faja, and then once they put you up, like I said in some of my other videos, they put me in a 2X getting out of surgery, and I really didn't like that because it wasn't holding any compression. So immediately I went and switched over to my 1X, which I thought I should have got at the surgery time. So I switched to the 1X, and then I switched down 2 after that. So, but if you have not had your surgery, size up one, because you are going to be swollen. So you cannot buy a Faja in your size now, because you're going to be swollen. So, but what you can do is you can buy one in your size now and keep it until your swelling go down, and then you will be able to fit back into that. So, but just make sure that when you buy one and you want it for exactly when you come from out of surgery, then you want to size up one because you're going to be swollen. Okay, now issues with your BBL. Sometimes, like I said at the beginning of the video, sometimes you have to understand that if your butt is heavy, your body is not aligned like it usually is. So you have to make sure that you understand that you could have some back issues if your butt is extremely big. And like I said, sometimes your butt can be heavy. So that's that. I really haven't experienced anything else, but overall, it's all good. A lot of my dogs are asking as well, how long do I have to wait to sit down on my butt? My doctor told me 6 weeks. 6 weeks to 6 weeks to 8 weeks. So with the 6 weeks to 8 weeks, you have to keep sitting on your BBL pillow. So, and make sure that your thighs is on the pillow and your butt hangs off of the pillow. Now, as far as sleeping, I have always encouraged people to get the floaty, which you can get that at Snatch Bands. It's a BBL floaty where when you know, for whatever reason, after you have your BBL, it's kind of like you never sleep on your back, like ever. But the minute that you don't, that you can't sleep on your back is the minute that you want to go sleep on your back. So it can be really uncomfortable. So if you get the BBL floaty, then what happens is that your butt goes into the floaty and the rest of it goes out. You can prop your legs up. It's just really comfortable with sleeping, because a lot of dogs say I had the worst sleeping issue. Like I couldn't sleep because I couldn't turn, I couldn't lay on my butt, I couldn't do anything. And so get the BBL floaty. So make sure, like I said, when you're sitting down, sit down on your BBL pillow, but try not to sit down a lot for the 6 weeks. But just do the best you can, because they do provide or tell you that you need the BBL pillow, which actually helps. The floaty, it helps with you going to sleep and being comfortable. Okay. Another thing that I want to say to my dogs here is, even if you are feeling well and healed and you're only 2 weeks or 3 or 4 weeks out, you are not healed on the inside. So don't take your stuff off and be so excited that, oh, I'm ready to go out to show my new body. But make sure that you understand that your body is not healed. Give it time to heal. And then if you take your fajas and things off, then your shape might not come out right. So give your body time to heal, even if you feel like you feel good. So even if you feel like, oh nah, I'm good, I don't have any pains, I don't have anything, still, you just had surgery. All the doctors say, regardless, it takes at least 6 months to heal, and some of them say a year, because you got to remember, this is all inside. Okay, this is all inside. So please continue to take care of yourself for at least 6 months to a year, and do not get so excited that you stop doing what you need to for your investment. Okay. The next question is fajas. Fajas, of course, everybody know that I get my fajas from Snatch Bands. When you go to Snatch Bands, basically, you can buy a comfortable faja that holds compression, or you can get one that has more firm, that is more firm, but it's up to you. Your fajas don't have to be extremely tight, because from my experience, when they are extremely tight, one, it took me 9 months to heal. Two, I was really uncomfortable, and I can keep naming them down. I was really uncomfortable. It had me feeling like I was burning. Like it was really hard after having surgery. Like when I took my faja off, it felt like my whole body was falling. Like, so you don't have to wear a faja that tight, but it do have to have compression. Make sure that it has compression. And like I said, they have a new Betty '04 on snatch bands that I did a video on, and that one is really, really good. And not only that, you actually get a waist trainer with it. So when you get done wearing your actual faja that it comes with, you will have a waist trainer with it as well, where you can continue to train your waist once you get done with your fajas. So that's really a plus. It's called the Betty '04. And as y'all know too, I had the Exquisite, I had the Stretch Floral, and the Miracle. And I actually just bought the Betty '04 too, because I still actually to this day wear my fajas every now and then, even though I'm a year post-op. I still wear them every now and then. But the waist trainer is an amazing waist trainer. It basically has 3 belts, so it's totally full coverage. And you just have to make sure that you keep your, well, just keep both, because when you're losing weight or when you're going to work out, you want to use that. And I guess that's all. If anybody have any other questions, once again, you can make a comment, or you can inbox me on my Instagram at bossladyseven. And once again, thank you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be having my arm surgery tomorrow, so stay tuned about that, because these people are supposed to be ridiculous, like excellent in arms. And I'm going to definitely let you guys know how that goes. So make sure, oh, one more thing. After you have your BBL 360, keep taking your vitamins. You had surgery, so your body can be weak. Keep taking your vitamins. Keep taking your vitamins. Get yourself back up. Keep taking your vitamins. That's a plus as well. And that's just to take care of yourself. And that's it. I guess the only thing, y'all know my famous little slogan: let them be them and let you be you. Okay, so you make yourself happy and you do what you need to do for yourself, because you are beautiful and you are everything. So therefore, you do what's best for you and let them be them.